You are about to walk through the exact requirements of the sacred covenant of the cheerful giver. This process is designed to open the windows of heaven and secure your standing before the current financial system fades to dust. To begin, you will need an open heart, a physical Bible, your personal financial resources, and the clear-eyed recognition that the money you currently hold is dying. The window to use this failing currency for a divine purpose is closing. While these bills still have worldly value, they must be moved toward their highest possible use. Following these steps converts temporary earthly wealth into eternal value within the new kingdom. You are moving resources from a collapsing system into a kingdom that cannot be shaken. The first step is an internal release. You must mentally resign your claim of absolute ownership over your personal bank accounts and assets. This release is rooted in the fact established in Haggai chapter 2. "The silver is mine, and the gold is mine, declares the Lord of hosts." Every ounce of global wealth originates from his hand. This ownership creates a legal requirement. In Malachi chapter 3, God challenges his people to bring the whole tithe into the storehouse, so that there may be food in my house. While ancient storehouses were physical stone structures in the desert, the spiritual principle remains. Tithing is the act of returning a small portion of the blessings you've received to the one who provided them in the first place. Acknowledging God as the sole proprietor of all capital is the foundational requirement. Once you recognize his ownership, the path to spiritual and financial favor is clear. Next, we must address the primary internal barrier to these blessings. 1 Timothy chapter 6 identifies the love of money as the root of all kinds of evils. This craving for wealth causes many to wander from their faith. By withholding what should be freely given, they ultimately pierce themselves with many pangs. To counter this, perform a contentment check based on Hebrews chapter 13. Shift your focus from hoarding paper to the promise that God will never leave you nor forsake you. Detaching from this love is a matter of practical survival. The fiat currency currently used by the world is a temporary illusion that will soon be completely worthless. Relinquishing your grip on a dying financial system ensures that you are not dragged down with it when the worldly economy finally reaches its end. With your heart detached from the world, you must decide the exact amount you will give. This decision must be made entirely without reluctance or a sense of compulsion. 2 Corinthians describes this cause and effect. Sowing sparingly yields little, but sowing bountifully yields a bountiful harvest. As Luke chapter 6 states, your generous return will be good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over, a physical blessing overflowing your container. Giving out of guilt or necessity disrupts this cycle. The scriptures make it clear that God loves a cheerful giver, making your internal state the primary factor in the harvest you receive. Proverbs chapter 11 warns that those who withhold what they should give ironically end up in a state of want, while those who give freely continue to grow richer. A cheerful mindset is the necessary condition for a harvest. It is the heart's willingness that yields the promised increase of the tithe. Now we move to direct action. Take the funds you have prepared and provide them to Lord RayEl's knights and clergy. These resources fund the Great Commission of Matthew 28, the work of teaching all nations and baptizing them as the consummation of the world approaches. Fulfilling this mission requires significant financial support to reach a global audience in today's complex logistical environment. Finalize your donation at this moment. This is your opportunity to complete the conversion of your fiat currency into an asset with eternal standing. Because Lord RayEl's mission is the official work of the new kingdom, every contribution is recorded as an investment in that coming administration. These records are the basis for the issuance of Gagcoin, ensuring your earthly support is honored with the currency of the future. This physical transaction is the final proof of your faith. You have officially moved your wealth from a fading worldly economy into the secure treasury of the new kingdom. You have successfully navigated the requirements of the sacred covenant of the cheerful giver. You have acknowledged the true owner, detached from the love of money, cultivated the heart of a giver, and provided for the Great Commission. In the coming days, stay observant. Pay close attention to how new blessings, both financial and spiritual, begin to manifest in every area of your life. The eternal security and continuous favor you experience are the direct results of returning your wealth to its true source. You have secured a place in a kingdom that will never end.